I am Jay the Geek. Today we're going to talk about Silent Night on 4K. But before we get into this, please, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater movies in general, check out my other videos on my channel because I do all these reviews, I do unboxings, I do collection updates every month. Also do some different discussions every now and then. Don't get as too many discussions done as I'd like to. I have so many ideas, but I just get so busy I can't get around to getting those done, but I try. So let's talk about Silent Night on 4K. This movie just came out in 2023, rated R, directed by John Woo, and got Joel Kinnaman in it. So we got a Kid Cudi, I probably screwed that up. Catalina Sandino Marino. Now, this was a first time watch for me. I had not seen it before. I'd seen little snippets and people talking about it, and I thought I'd give it a shot, and so it was a blind buy for me. So not really knowing the story. So when it starts out, the whole opening scene, you see this guy running. He's got, like a Christmas sweater on. He's running through the streets. He's got blood on him, and then you see a couple of, cars going around or shooting at each other. It's like, I'm sitting there wondering what's going on, and I'm waiting for it. And it's kind of nice that sometimes some movies don't tell you everything right away. And it probably takes about 20 minutes before you actually start learning what's going on. And, everything just starts falling into place. So as long as they eventually get to that point, it does make a good movie. And what really makes this interesting movie is this thing has no dialogue in it. I thought it was very smart. I don't want to give too much away. And just, something happens, the guy loses his voice. So they basically made it, not a silent movie. I mean, you have the noises and, grunts and different things like that, and all the action, but just they did it without dialogue. I thought that was clever, and they pulled it off. It was really good. I really liked this movie, and it really lived up being a really good action movie. And you kind of ask yourself, well, how can you pull off a movie without the dialogue? And it's like, they did it. They was able to, the emotions through facial expressions and different action. It worked. It really did. So this 4K comes from Lionsgate, came out in January of 2024. Now, unfortunately, this is the only way to get it as a steelbook. They did not release a standard version. Sony does that a lot too. I hate that when they release something, they don't give you any choices. But anyways, the movie was filmed in digital, has finished with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And being filmed in digital, basically you expect, it's a flawless presentation. As you would expect with anything filmed in digital, it is a really good presentation here. Has some really good details, some textures, pops of color. So everything has that modern, clean look to it. Has a little bit of grit. But the downside to this, it's when it comes to digital film movies, it's a hit or miss as far as how they look. It's hard to get a good, to get the depth to a movie with digital. Some can pull it off, some can't. This one I don't think pulled it off as much. But this one, it lacks that film-like quality. It just doesn't have that film look to it. And I guess that's, if you're a fan of the older films, that, that is missing here. But, I can't blame the 4K for it, just the way it was filmed. As far as comparing with the Blu-ray, minor differences, little upticks in the detail, but not a lot. The Blu-ray is pretty damn good. Now for the audio here, they gave us a Dolby Atmos track. I don't have Atmos. I'm still rocking the 5.0. Can't afford the Atmos upgrade, plus the setting up my living room. I don't have a home cinema, home theater room. So setting up Atmos in my living room, it's just not gonna work. But even in my current setup, this is a solid track overall. With all the action, it's a pretty intense track. Has some nice channel separation, good use of surrounds with gunfire and all that. I can't say anything about dialogue since there basically is none. The only dialogue is basically through, you hear some stuff over the police scanners, radios, you can hear some stuff. But other than that, there's no dialogue from all the actors. Now, of course, the score was done by Marco Beltrami. He does some great music scores, and this one is very well done. Now for the packaging, like I said, this is a steel book. You can see the front here. You got back, and it's got this clear slip cover. I like these designs that Lionsgate does. Kick-ass steel book here. It's an incredible design. I really like this. Open it up, you can see the whole thing. Give you, comes with a digital code I'll give you to you in a second. Same disc art on both discs. Pop these discs out. I'll just pop one of them out. There's really not much, just some green lighting and behind, nothing fancy. Now for the digital code, I'll pop that up here for you. Hit the pause button, jot the numbers down. Even got the QR code if that might work for you. I haven't ever tried that off of TV, so try either way, see if it works. Now for the bonus features, there's not much here. We got a behind-the-scenes featurette called "Actions Speak Louder Than Words," which all talks about because the movie doesn't have any dialogue, just all action and sound effects. And you got a theatrical trailer. So I did watch the featurette pretty good. I can't remember how long it was, but it had some pretty cool stuff. So to wrap it up, this is an incredible release here from Lionsgate. Again, the Steelbook is the only way to get it. Walmart's out of stock. Surprisingly, you can get this on eBay for just under $20. Brand new and sealed. So I'm surprised to see that price. I figured it'd be a little bit higher. But it is a great movie. I highly recommend getting this. It's just, again, with the way it starts, you're kind of questioning what's happening. Just give it a little time and everything kind of falls into place and you know what's going on. So that pretty much does it for my look at the 4K of Silent Night. Please comment below, let me know what you think. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.